Hey, this is Prometheus. Yes, that's going to take a long time to get used to. So I decided to remake the other video that I made because it was pretty much shit. Anyway, so what I want to talk about is how a lot of times when I go onto the stock trading shows, the Dow Jones Industrial sites, anything that I go watch, even like Rich Dad Poor Dad, which is a wonderful show that I keep on watching. It's kind of like a radio podcast kind of thing, but it's very educational. And it's if you don't read Rich Dad Poor Dad, I would definitely suggest it. It's a wonderful book. He has multiple of them. But everybody that goes on there, they all talk about how Bitcoin, which is not the original Bitcoin, is BTC. The original is BSV. Bitcoin is Satoshi Vision. Bitcoin SV. We're going to get that through, like eventually, to everybody. Everybody's going to figure it out. But anyway, they all decide to talk about how Bitcoin can be an asset, and so they have been buying Bitcoin as an asset because it can retain its value. Now, so that's not necessarily incorrect. However, it's not actually just an asset. Like uh like a lot of JG went I was just about to say JG JP Morgan, the bank, has been buying up a lot of Bitcoin. They also buy up a lot of gold. Warren Buffett, he just literally bought like a gold mining company. He doesn't really believe in Bitcoin, which who really cares? Like, he is very wealthy, he's very successful, but like, come on, man. But anyway, he's also been wrong about other things, so he's human. But so the thing I wanted to talk about is how a lot of people decide to talk about Bitcoin SV or Bitcoin because they keep on confusing it as an asset. So they buy it as gold. So they think of it as gold. However, Bitcoin SV is not just an asset. It's actually a very beautiful animal. Now, so what it can do is that it can actually retain its value like an asset. So it has the best features of gold and the best features of currency, which isn't a lot, but like it's the fact of the matter that you can use USD very easily, go down to the 7-Eleven, buy yourself a Slurpee, do whatever the hell you want to with it. Uh, but like they take the best ideas of currency and the best ideas of gold, and now they molded it into one, and now we have it as Bitcoin SV, which is a blockchain. Now, so I used to get pissed off with that because I didn't actually understand the fact of the matter that it is also an asset. So gold, the reason why it's an asset is because there's not that much of it in the world. First off, if you say where gold actually comes from, it sounds really cool because it's from the explosion of stars. Like literally, a sun's exploding that creates gold. And that goes in, that's how it got into the earth, and that's how all of it got. There's gold at pretty much every single fucking planet. But it's really cool to say that gold is literally a sun, like it's the aftermath of the sun's explosion. That's what gold is. It's actually extraterrestrial. It's not made on Earth. The only amount of gold that we have on Earth, that's the only amount that we're ever going to have until we start mining from comets or Mars or something like that. Elon, get on that. But like, so what I wanted to talk about is how they took both of the best parts of it, put it together, and so like gold, Bitcoin only has 21 million Bitcoin SV. And so there's never going to be any more than 21 million Bitcoin SV. And so, like, the way that we actually, it's the only tangible limit that we can actually even see as of this time point in our entire history at 2021, August 6th. So, like, oil, we feel like that's going to run out in 50 some odd years. Those numbers are actually probably off due to the fact that they don't take in the projections of the population increase or anything like that. So it's probably a little less. They're saying that fresh water runs out in 30 years. I'm stocking up. but uh, gold, is supposed to run out in 17 years with the amount that we currently have estimated in the ground, and then also with our current mining capabilities. And then silver is going to run out in 22 years, again with our current estimates of how much silver we have in the ground and our current mining capabilities. Now, the thing to remember here, though, is that all of those are estimates. We could, the global warming could continue, which first off, it's not global warming, it's just literally the cycle of the Earth. We have multiple like ice ages, multiple warming cycles. Look it up. Uh, I'm not saying that I'm not like I don't care about the environment. God, my name is Prometheus for Christ's sakes. Like, come on. But anyway, so what we're talking about is how we don't actually know what the limit of is of those assets kind of are because the ice caps could start melting. We could go up into Russia, go up to Alaska, Canada, something like that, drill somewhere. Hey, whole bunch more oil and gold. So those are our tangible like theories as of right now, because that's what they are. They're theories. And what is a theory? It's just a unproven guess, pretty much. It's also like, so it's not proven and it's not disproven. So it's just literally out there as a theory. That's what a theory is. So, but the way that this actually works is that Bitcoin SV does have a limit. It has a limit of 21 million. And so there's only ever going to be 21 million. So they took that beautiful limitation of gold and molded it with our currency because Bitcoin SV can go at 50,000 transactions a second. 50,000! Bitcoin, BTC, that we know of as of right now, does seven. Like, seriously? Seven. And then Bitcoin Cash, like the supposed, oh, it's going to be wonderful and great and everything like that, it does like 116. 116 transactions per second. Ethereum, 30. Like, literally 30. What the hell are you going to do with that? You can't do anything. Like, so we're going to put this to the visas, like, all the credit and debit card transactions that happen throughout the like world, there's 5,000 per second. 5,000 per second. There is absolutely no way possible BTC, which is the wrong, unoriginal blockchain, is actually going to keep up with that. They're at seven. And then Bitcoin Cash, they're really far off. And then Ethereum is even farther off. Like, who the hell created that? Anyway, so so what we're saying though is that they took the greatest part of gold, they put it together with currency that can go at the speed of light almost. And now you have something that is an asset and also a currency all at the same time that can now be put all throughout the earth peer to peer, no matter who the hell you are. You can send it to whoever you want from anywhere because every single person is a bank. And I just wanted to put that out there because no one actually talks about how it's a currency. And I'm going to make a monetary valuation of it here in my next video, which is not going to happen tonight because I've just been rambling on in front of the computer for the past like hour. Uh, but anyway, I'll do that, but what I want to do is I want to take all the currency that we actually have in the entire world and actually put that to the number of 21 million because like that's actually going to give us the best valuation. From one of the guys that was on Rich Dad Poor Dad, that was a Bitcoin um, connoisseur, a Bitcoin expert. However, he was an expert in the wrong Bitcoin, which I don't really know how much of an expert he is then. But he took the same basic valuations of like 30% of the entire world population deciding to adopt cryptocurrency, and that's like throughout the entire world. So you have there's 7.8 billion people in the world now. You have about 2 billion people that are actually utilizing it. And so it takes 30% of the monetary value throughout the entire economy and all the blah, blah, blah. It came out to like $12.6 million a coin per coin. So if you go buy Bitcoin SV, you're probably going to be pretty good in the future because it's still affordable to buy. Bitcoin, no one can buy that. Like a coin, unless you take a second mortgage out on your house. I don't suggest that. Um, but so that's the beauty of the beast that was created by Craig Wright, which, by the way, I just wanted to pop this out because I went over to Craig Wright's site a few days ago. Eventually, I'll figure out how to use like the video editing software so this actually looks like professional and like I don't look very red. Um, but so right here, I don't know, yeah, you can see that. This is Craig Wright's actual website. So Satoshi Nakamoto. This is probably backwards, which is probably annoying you right now. But it's Bitcoin SV is the original Bitcoin. That's what it says directly under his name. Because he's pissed off, just like everybody else that's in the SB community is pissed off, that Bitcoin, that everybody supposedly talks about and everything like that and refers to, is not the actual Bitcoin. It's completely different. And if you don't know that, watch my other video. I ramble on about that. Eventually, I'm gonna like put these a little bit better, so please bear with me. If you enjoy watching this so far, just wait. All right, thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, could you?